I use a lot of the built-in Lightroom labeling tools such as pick flags and colored labels to organize my photos. I collect these tags together into smart collections. For example, I use the pick flag to collect photos together into what I call my image stream. My image stream is a constantly updated, curated collection of my favorite and most meaningful images. This is the collection I go to first when looking for images to share or print. For this reason, I like to have images in this collection available with me on the go, by having them synced with Lightroom Mobile. However, for some reason, Lightroom does not currently have the ability to sync smart collections with mobile. Hopefully they will add this feature eventually. In the meantime, I have a workaround that helps me to do the same thing, which I will now show. So the first thing I'm going to do is make a new collection set called let's call it Sync Picked 19. Alright. Now, inside of this collection set, I'm going to create a new collection called Picked 19. I'm going to set this as the target collection, and then I'm going to sync it with Lightroom. Okay. The next thing I'll do is duplicate the collection that I want to sync. And that's going to duplicate all of the rules associated with that smart collection. I'm going to rename this sync or add to picked 19. Alright, so we made that. Now currently it's just duplicates image stream 2019. But I'm going to add an additional rule here. What this rule is going to do is I'm going to find source collection contains all picked 19. Or sorry, this actually should be does not contain. So this smart collection will contain all images that I want to have synced that copies image stream 2019, but is not currently in the synced picked 19 folder. And I'm going to go ahead and add all of these images to that collection by hitting B, and that works because picked 19 is my target collection. Alright, so now picked 19 has all the images that are in the image stream 2019. Okay, now I'm going to add a new smart collection, or actually I'm going to duplicate add to picked 19. Alright, and I'm going to rename this remove from picked 19. Okay, and I'm going to edit the rules again. Now what I want this collection to have is any image that should not be in picked 19 but currently is. So in this case I can do that by picking images that are not flagged but that are in picked 19. So now we have these collections that we can monitor, allowing us to sync manually. Let's say I'm working on images and I have this image here and I decide that I want to add this to my image stream. If I hit P to flag it as a pick, notice that image stream 2019, because it's a smart collection, has added that image. I now have 381 images. But picked 19, which I want to duplicate image stream 2019, only has 380 images. But this smart collection add to picked 19 has detected an additional image that I've added. I can hit the B key and instantly add it to picked 19, keeping picked 19 in sync with image stream 2019. Now I can go the other way as well. Let's say that this image I decide I want to remove from the image stream. The U key to remove the flag. I now have 380 images in my image stream, but I have 381 images in picked 19. That's because this image should be removed from picked 19. So this collection here has detected that, and I can go ahead and select all the images in this playlist and hit B to remove it from picked 19. Now they're once again in sync. And then I can, do this, whenever I'm editing photos. Every so often, what I do is I maybe once a week, I'll go in here and I'll check these two playlists and I ensure that they are in sync. And all I have to do is select both of these playlists and then just hit B, and it will do the operation that I need to sync it back up. So this is a pretty good workaround if you, particularly if you only need to sync one or maybe two collections. If you're trying to sync more, maybe 5 or 10 smart collections with mobile in this way, it may become kind of annoying because you're going to have to keep track of a lot of different collections. But maybe it'd still be better, depending on your workflow, than having to do it manually. But for one or two, I think this is a pretty good workaround. Hopefully, eventually, Lightroom will just make the ability to sync smart playlists a built-in feature. Anyways, I hope that you found this helpful and useful. And if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, I would love to hear from you in the comments section.